Hi there guys, it's a Disappointing Weeb here, and today I thought I'd share with you my manga haul for the month of October. Now, unlike manga hauls that I've done in the past, I've decided I'm going to do this as a rolling manga haul, so I'm going to record things as I acquire them. Now, for the first week I haven't been recording, so I'm going to do the first week's worth of manga that I picked up now, and then for everything else I'll do it as I acquire them. So, you might have watched my shopping video that I did last week, so some of the manga from that will feature in this too. The first manga that I've been picking up this month is more Dead Demons DDD Destruction by Inio Asano. This is volume 4. Volume 5. If they're in plastic bags, that means that I've already read it. Volume 6. And then volume 8. And volume 9. So I'm just waiting for volume 7 to arrive, which I've got ordered on Amazon, and then I'll be up to date with all the things that have come out. And volume 10 I think comes out as well this month, so that will probably be later on in the video. Really enjoying this series. Contrasting it against Goodnight Pun Pun, which is the other Inio Asano manga that I've already read. It's completely different. You wouldn't really be able to tell they were by the same author. The mood is so different. But I am really enjoying this. Really fun series at the moment about a group of young girls becoming adults, but becoming adults in a world where there's an alien invasion, and sort of looking at kind of the morality of war as well and things like that. So been really enjoying this. Definitely something I'd recommend. Probably one of my favourite series I'm currently reading. So that's Dead Demons DDDD Destruction. Next up is one of my favourite hardbacks that I've picked up for a long time, and that's Fist of the North Star Volume 2. You can definitely see in this the inspiration that was for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The art in this is amazing. It's another one of those series you can turn your brain off and just enjoy. I really like it. I like the main character, Kenshiro, and he just goes around and just absolutely obliterates people. It's a real power fantasy. It's really, really good. I'm really enjoying this, and I'm really glad it's been published as hardback editions as well. The quality of this manga is really, really nice. Next up is My Hero Academia Volume 29. This came out, I got this quite early, and I'm really glad to have it. I've not yet read this volume because when I was moving, I ended up missing a couple of the releases for volumes 25, I think, and 26. So I've got a gap. I've got volumes 27 and 28, but I'm just hoping to fill that gap up, and then I'll be able to binge this series. But I did really enjoy the final few episodes of the anime, so I'm looking forward to reading this. Next up is Chainsaw Man Volume 7. Again, really enjoying this series. Really, really great art. I really enjoy the story. And it's something that I do sit down and read in one sitting. I think it's a really, really good series. The only issue with this is that when I collected it, the book was sort of wavy, so I don't know if that's some kind of water damage or what causes that, but it was a little bit of a shame. But the art in this is really nice. You can see the front cover. The art on the front cover sort of shows you how nice the art is. Again, really good series. The release schedule for this has been quite fast as well, which has been nice. Next up is a series that I've just picked up new, and that's Kaguya-sama Love is War. People go crazy about this series. It's something I've not read yet, so I figure I should probably get on it and start reading it. And I got Volume 1, Volume 3, and Volume 4 from Forbidden Planet. I am waiting till I get Volume 2 to start reading this, so hopefully I'll be able to share more thoughts with you about this series in the near future. Next up is Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 12. Again, a series I'm really enjoying, and I've got the same issue of this as I have with My Hero, that I missed the release on Volume 7 for this series and Volume 9. So what I'm doing at the minute is catching up on the volumes I don't have in the app, and reading the chapters I'm missing, and then I'm going to carry on reading physically, and hopefully I'll be able to buy the reprints of this series. But again, everybody knows about Jujutsu Kaisen, everybody knows it's bonkers, so I'm glad to have this. Next up is a single volume. I bought this in my shopping trip as well, Solanin. It's another one by Inio Asano, and people go crazy about this. They keep saying that to me that it's the best thing that he's ever produced, so I bought it to put that to the test. I've not read it yet, but once I have read it, I'll be able to give you my thoughts. Of course, with all Inio Asano stuff, the art is just stunning, especially his scenery. I always find that it's his scenery that I think is some of the best stuff that he produces. The scenery in these series is always amazing, so I'm really looking forward to reading this. And because it's Viz Media, it's also part of the 3 for 2 offer at my local stores, which is nice. I have got one package to open from Amazon, so I thought we'd do that now to see what we've got inside. And it is... oh great, it's our Dead Demons DDD Destruction Volume 7. So really good to have that, and that means that I've got pretty much everything that's released up to now. So I'll be looking forward to reading that. And the spine is okay. I can't see any clear damage, which is nice. So I have got my Volume 7, which is good, and I can start to read that too. So that's everything for now, and I'll see you in the next section of the video. This is the same day as the previous video, but we've had another Amazon delivery. I am slightly concerned by this crease in this envelope, but hopefully that won't be something that has damaged whatever's inside. So let's find out what we've got. It's a Rent-A-Girlfriend Volume 9, and I can't see any damage, which is good news. I really like Rent-A-Girlfriend, but unfortunately the last issue had got printing errors and it had got some of the pages repeated, so we did lose some pages. Hopefully that won't be an issue this time. The nice thing about Rent-A-Girlfriend is that the art is really good, it's funny, but the characters are also really likeable. The manga now is past where the anime ended, which is also good, so we're now reading into what might be in the second season. So that was Rent-A-Girlfriend Volume 9, and I'll see you for my next delivery. We've got another package from Amazon today. Today is Saturday the 9th of October. So let's see what we've got. Monster Volume 4. And it's in passable condition. No major issues. Corner's a little bit dinged, but apart from that it's okay. I've not started reading Monster yet. I wanted to make sure I'd got... oh, there's a dent there. I wanted to make sure I got the majority of the series before I started, but I think now I've got Volume 4, I'll probably start on Volume 1 at some point tonight. So that is Monster Volume 4. So today is Monday the 11th of October, I think. And it's my first day for a while off work, so I thought I'd go out and buy some manga. Following the theme of what I've been buying lots of this month, I bought the newest volume of Dead Demons DDD Destruction Volume 10. Dead Demons DDD Destruction Volume 10. So this is something I'm going to be binging over the next few days while I'm off work. I've got volumes 7 to 10 now to read, so that'll be one of the things I'll be doing. One of the nice things about buying things in person is I was able to check them for damage. You can see there's this weird sort of, I don't know if it's because it's been scratched or what, but there's this weird sort of residue on the book. But luckily you can't really notice that. I don't know what causes it. But only when it's shining on the light is it noticeable, so I'm not too bothered about that. But yep, volume 10 of that. And then I bought some One Piece. I bought the Omnibus Editions volume 13, 14 and 15. And volumes 25, 26, 27, because these were the only two they had in stock that I needed at that point. So I'll have to fill in the gaps, but that was because they were all on the 3 for 2 offer at Forbidden Planet. So those are what I got from Forbidden Planet. Now, the pickup I'm really excited for today was this, Asadora Volume 3. I've been really enjoying Urasawa's work, especially Asadora. It's a really nice story which has been taking place throughout the main character's life. There's been a time skip in this latest volume, but the artwork in this series is just phenomenal. Really, really beautiful. It's a really nice series. So I'm really glad to have the next volume of this. I've been really looking forward to reading it. So that's Asadora Volume 3. So we'll see what's coming up next. It's Tuesday the 12th of October, and I've been picking up a lot of manga actually this month, and we're on to the next lot of manga a game. So the first one is this, Kirby Manga Mania Volume 2. This isn't actually for me, this is for my wife. It's something that she enjoys reading, so I picked that up for her today. And as you can see, it's 3 for 2. And whenever it's 3 for 2, I always like to try and make sure I get the deal. So I did buy some more manga, and I bought My Hero Academia Vigilantes Volume 3 and Volume 5. I am actually missing Volume 2 and 4, but they weren't in stock, and I thought I might as well buy these now, so that when they are in stock I've already got them and I've got the deal. So that was some of the manga I bought. I also went to a second-hand comic shop that I hadn't been to before, just to see what they'd got, and they had something really good that I had wanted to pick up, and that's Pluto. These have still got the labels on, I'll have to take that off later. So I got Pluto Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, and Volume 4. And these are all in really nice condition. They're a little bit yellow, but not much. So if I sort of compare them to some new manga, you can see it's very, very, very slightly. And these were a £5 each, and this series is really difficult to get hold of. So I was really glad to pick these up at such a cheap price. So that's what else I got, and hopefully I'll be able to read these in the next couple of days. It's now the 20th of October, we're 2/3 through the month, and I've picked up some more new releases. The first one is this, Asadora Volume 4. I picked both of these releases up from Gosh Comics in London, and they're both brand new, just released. The art in this series is really, really nice. And I read this straight on the way back on the train, so I've already read it. And it is proved it's one of my favourite series at the moment, which is really nice. The other thing I picked up is the thing I've been looking forward to the most this month, and that's this, Burn the Witch by Taite Kubo. Really well presented manga. It's in plastic wrap, so I've not actually looked at it yet, but I really enjoyed the anime for this when that was airing on Crunchyroll, so really looking forward to reading this too. So that's the two things that I've picked up today. It's now Monday the 25th of October, and I've just returned back from MCM Expo this weekend, and I had 2 packages come while I was away. So we're going to open them up and see what manga we have arrived next. Now this one's an Amazon one, so I'm expecting this to be a Konosuba Megamin Explosion manga that I ordered. Let's see if I'm right. Yep, so it's, don't put the corner. It's Konosuba, An Explosion on This Wonderful World, Volume 2, and that has arrived nicely. There's a little bit of dinging up on the corner where it's been shoved into the envelope. I read the first volume of this before going to MCM Expo and really enjoyed it, I thought it was quite funny. And the main reason I bought it from Amazon was because I was putting some pre-orders in. I tend to pre-order everything that's coming out just in case I don't find it somewhere else beforehand. And I noticed that I had £6 something in a voucher on there. So I thought, well, I might as well use it. So this is what I ordered. The art's really nice in it. It's very funny. It's a really nice little series. And I didn't really want to read the mainline Konosuba story in manga form because I'd already seen the anime and I'd rather read it as a light novel eventually. So I thought I'd pick this up instead. Really enjoyed the first volume, and now I've got the second as well. So that'll be the next thing to read. Next up we have this. I'm assuming it's from Blackwell's. I put some orders in for Jujutsu Kaisen from Blackwell's. I'm hoping this up wrong, clearly. Some of the volumes that have been really difficult to get a hold of, and I'm hoping this is what this is. Just had to make a quick cut to remove the invoice that had my address on, but we have got Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 7, finally. Now I was impatient with this. I actually ended up reading it online because I couldn't be bothered to wait any longer. I've got up to Volume 12, which is the latest release already in my collection, and I was having to wait to read them because I didn't have this. And a few weeks ago I just had enough, so I just read this volume, got it out of the way with, so I could continue reading. I'm also missing Volume 9, so once that's arrived, I'll have everything that I need from my Jujutsu Kaisen manga up to now. Of course, with this series, the art is always great. It's full of action. I wasn't expecting this to still be where the anime is, because this hadn't gone past the anime at Volume 7. But now I'm on to Volume 12, we have moved on beyond where the anime left, so it's nice to see where the story's going next. Volume 9 has been ordered, I'm still waiting for that, so hopefully that will come in the next few days. But if you haven't seen my haul from MCM Expo, which I uploaded last week, please do check that out as well. That's not manga, that's mostly figures that are in that, some Nendroids and pop-up parades. But apart from that, hopefully I'll see you all either before this month ends, or that might be the end of the haul. We'll have to wait and see.